Are you from out of town just taking some shots?
I don't answer questions, but I'm just taking shots.
Good.
I will let you know I'm taking shots.
Okay. Do you have ID on you?
No.
Can you tell me your name?
No.
So all I need to know.
I'm not gonna ID for something because I'm not doing a crime. I'm not just doing anything that you can even accuse me of being a crime.
What are you investigating?
I can't get into the details.
Oh, okay. Top secret FBI stuff?
Yeah, no, they didn't say that.
James Bond kind of stuff?
No, that's apparently you guys.
That kind of stuff?
Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, we focus on our rights and responsibilities, especially when it comes to recording in public and using our constitutional rights. Today, we're looking at an interesting case in North Carolina involving the Second Amendment and public recording. Imagine being called a public terror just for following the law. That's what happened during the Second Amendment audit in our video. Our auditor ended up in a tense situation with police officers. While some officers were professional, there were moments of misunderstanding and overreach. Stay with us as we break down this incident, examine the officer's actions, and think about what it means for society. Your thoughts are important, so share them in the comments below. I have included the links to these awesome channels featured in the video description. So hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and share your thoughts with us.
How can I help you today, bud?
Well, I understand you were giving us a call about
yes,
speeding.
sir. Every day, it needs to end. It's unnecessary. My wife and daughter can't back out here when cars are doing 50+ miles an hour. It's every day. Stafford Police knows about it. Stafford Police is ineffective, unable to come out here and keep this road a safe passageway for every family on the road. Something needs to be done about it. Your chief needs to go.
Okay.
He needs to go. He's unable to. He's incompetent because this is every day, all day. Okay, right as you went, I saw you go up the road before. Right after you went up the road, I clocked a car doing 52 miles an hour. 52, right after you went up the road. Where are you, man? Okay, well, where's Stafford Township Police every day?
I understand.
No, there's no answer you can give me here, sir. Okay. There's nothing. There's nothing. What we want is the speeding here to end. Do you understand when I back out of my driveway here and someone is coming over this hill at 50 miles an hour, that my wife right here she's almost hit every time? This is unacceptable. It's unacceptable.
I understand your concern.
Yes, sir.
Unfortunately, we can't be on the road at all hours of the day.
I understand.
You know, we still have to answer other calls.
Sure.
So we do our best.
I understand. You know, unfortunately, that's where the incompetence starts right there, because you see, Stafford Township Police is not able to come out here and secure one road when every homeowner on the road has demanded that folks do the speed limit out here. Stafford Township Police is unable to do that. Unable to do it. You can't do it.
I understand.
Because this continues every day now for months after we went to the township and told them 50+ miles an hour out here is unacceptable.
I understand.
Yes, I understand. You understand.
I understand your concern with it.
Yes, sir.
I understand the safety concern that
yes, sir. I hope you do, sir. I hope you do.
And one thing I want you to know, we were out here yesterday after you called. I was out here this morning, and I was out here after you called.
You know what?
The
Stafford Township Police Department needs to be out here every day until the speeding ends. You let the chief know that. He needs to be here every day. Every day.
Once again, we can't be on this road 24 hours a day, unfortunately.
Right.
I understand the concern with it.
Yes, sir.
We are trying to do our best to get here and enforce traffic as
yes,
often
sir.
as we can.
No, I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. I believe you're lying, and I believe that the chief needs to go. Okay. I don't believe what you just said. I don't believe what you just said at all.
Okay.
Not at all. You're telling me you're doing your best out here? Is that what you're doing your best out here? Is that what you're telling me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I don't believe that at all. I think you're lying to me. That's how I feel about that. Because you know what? This is not the best that a police department can do. This is 8 up. Okay. This is 8 up, my friend. 8 up. Police for assistance out here because you can't be here every day. Okay. You said it, and that's why we're reaching out for help.
Okay. And that's absolutely your prerogative.
Okay, yes, sir.
Where you're coming from with that.
Yes, sir.
But like I said, I wanted to make sure that we made contact with you. And
very good. Well, let the chief know that what's going on out here is unacceptable, and we think the chief should go.
Okay.
So folks, it's definitely frustrating when you're trying to keep your family safe and it feels like no one's really listening. Speeding in a neighborhood is no joke, especially with kids playing outside or folks just trying to enjoy their day. So when the Stafford Township police officer says, "I'm doing my best," and then leaves it at that, it can feel like you're not being taken seriously. The US Constitution doesn't directly address speeding cars, but it does talk about protecting life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Those big ideas connect to keeping our streets safe. If people are speeding like crazy, that's a risk to everyone's safety, and it's reasonable to expect the police to step up and do more than just acknowledge the problem. You brought this issue to their attention because you care about your community's well-being and you have every right to expect action. Let's take a real life example to put this in perspective. There was a situation in a small town where residents noticed a similar problem. Cars were speeding down a residential street where kids often play. The police didn't act immediately, so the neighbors decided to get together and put up their own slow down signs. Eventually, they even organized a meeting with the local council to get speed bumps installed. Their persistence paid off, and now the street is much safer. In your case, maybe the officer really is doing their best. But if that's true, it might be time for them to push harder or for the community to come together and make some noise. Sometimes it takes a bit more pressure to get things moving. After all, the government, including the police, works for the people. So your voice should matter. It's all about finding that balance. We got rights that protect us from harm. And when something's not right, like this speeding issue, it's important to keep pushing until something changes. Everyone deserves to feel safe in their own neighborhood. So keep speaking up. Maybe rally some neighbors and bring this up at a town meeting or write a collective letter. The more voices, the harder it is to ignore. Now let's watch our next clip.
So I'm not allowed to record her, but she wanted to record me. Look at hypocrite. There's the hypocrite. Yeah, we are. So you're a hypocrite. Why are you harassing me?
I just want to make sure I have your face when I call Metro.
Why are you closer than 6 feet?
It's all good.
Oh, you're gonna call your daddy, and your daddy gonna tell you what's up.
He sure is.
Yeah, he gonna tell you how. I'm allowed to record anything I can see from public, and you can't do nothing about it.
Okay.
Learn your lies.
You good?
Well, okay, good. So you can step back.
You good? I like the way I look on your camera, though.
I know I look good.
Sure.
It's the new Hero 9. You like that?
Yeah.
Hey, here's Metro right here. They're coming. Metro, look at this. CC 18041.
Hey, brother.
How's it going today, sir?
How are you?
Good, bro.
Yeah, cool. So, I'm Officer Brother Metro. The reason that we're here...
What's your badge number, bro?
16291.
Uh-huh.
We're here because they had an issue. Did you have an issue with them yet?
No, did you educate them? She came out and tried to say that...
You just saw me pull up.
Oh, no, I'm saying, I didn't know if maybe you came around the other side now.
No,
because they can come both. Okay, cool. She walked up, said you can't film from here, and I said, you know, I'm on a public sidewalk. I can film anything I want in public sidewalk. I was just getting shots of Billings. I did that, Turnberry. Cool. I'm traveling. She goes, you're not allowed unless you get permission from the Turnberry Palace, right? Yeah. I'm like, I've been filming it for 10 minutes, but Turnberry Palace to film their property. I said, I'm allowed to film anything from public. You have to create the privacy. I can film anything right here. You know that. I mean, right? I mean, I'm in the right.
Are you from out of town just taking some shots?
I don't answer questions, but I'm just taking shots.
Good.
I will let you know I'm taking shots.
Okay. Do you have ID on you?
No.
Can you tell me your name?
No.
So all I need to know.
I'm not gonna ID for something because I'm not doing a crime. I'm not just doing anything that you can even accuse me of being a crime.
No, I'm not
filming from a
you.
public sidewalk
I know.
right here.
Hey, I never even said you were in trouble.
I know. I'm just saying I'm not gonna ID when I don't have to. That's my given right. That's what.
You need to tell me at least the name. All I gotta do is type it in there.
I'm good citizen.
We'll be good.
Good citizen.
That's not. I don't think
you don't have to type it in for me because I've never been on their property and there's no call on me.
You're not in trouble.
I know, but I
just want to know what's happening.
I don't have to give a name.
What's your name?
So I don't have to give a name. I refuse that. I'm gonna go with 5th Amendment and just not talk. I thought you were cool at first.
I am. All I'm asking is the
with
name.
you.
That's all. I just wanted you to know your name.
No, good citizen right now. That's my name. She wouldn't give me her name either, so there's no reason to give names. You're a public official. That's the only reason you gave me your name.
What?
The only reason you gave me your name is you're a public official.
No.
She didn't give me her name.
No, it's common courtesy. That's all.
Yeah. Well, I'm a good citizen. That's all right.
Okay.
I'm not gonna ID you.
Okay.
I just wanted them to be educated. Only reason I hung around, I told her it's on film. I said, she goes, you've been here 8 minutes. I said I was filming the bones. I'm about to leave, but you threatened to call the cops, and he said he was gonna call the cops. I don't run from the cops. I'm gonna stay right here because I've had it happen at other places.
Okay.
Normally, the cop comes and educates them, lets them know I can film from the sidewalk whatever I want, and as long as I don't touch their property, they can't do anything about it.
Okay.
And then once that's over with, once you educate them, I'm gone. Because I'm going down to this, down to the next area on the strip and the downtown to film. That's what I'm doing. So they wasted 30 minutes of my time, but now you can educate them. Is there anything else I can help you with?
You're the one that stuck around. I don't...
No, I'm just making sure. I'm not detained, right? You said I hadn't committed a crime.
You're on the sidewalk.
So yep.
Seemed pretty all right.
Not blocking any traffic. Nothing coming through. I would have already drove off, but I had to wait for you guys. Which is all right. It's nice weather today, finally.
Well, you're in the shade.
Well, I was in the sun. No, I like the sun. Can I look at the car while you're here, or are you not cool with that? I'm not gonna make you uncomfortable.
That is on private property.
You're right. You're right. I can't touch it.
So
no, you're right. You're right. You got me, bro. You got me. I wanted to check out the car.
So I educated you.
You did,
on
which
that.
is good, and I'm good with that.
I feel like you should, you know, pay it back with tell me your name.
I'm never gonna do that.
Oh.
But on
I will
this,
not educate you anymore.
Okay, but on this, man, I'm gonna make you probably at this point you're like a B-. You're doing good.
A B? Come on.
Only because you're pushing the name thing, bro, and I don't have to give it to you because I'm not committing a crime and there's no suspicion of a crime. And I hope, I mean, that's what he's doing. I hope he's educating her, right, or educating him. They're both Karens to me at this point because they wouldn't identify.
Oh, you use that word, Karen. I don't like that.
You know, I only do it when it's notable, bro.
Not even that. It's like it's so.
I know it's pretty bad. My aunt doesn't like it. That's her name.
All right.
How long have you been working out here?
Oh,
if you don't mind me
Vegas?
asking.
Oh, like 10 years.
Oh, and you were before a cop somewhere else? California maybe or something? No. Oh, okay.
How long you been here in Vegas?
You know, I don't answer questions.
Oh, good.
But you know, I like to talk to you guys and find out what you're doing because you're public officials, and you know, and if you're doing a good job, that's good. I like to show people that you guys actually do good jobs, state to state, man. I like how you approached me though. That was very professional. I have to say that's probably the most professional I've had in the last 10 approaches. You name and badge number, bro?
What's up, man? No, Officer Magana, P number 16663.
This gentleman doesn't answer questions.
And I just wanted to make sure you had educated them that I'm allowed to film from public sidewalks. That's the only reason I hung around. I was filming the buildings and she said I couldn't. And she said she was calling the cops. I tried to, but they were like, we're calling the cops, you're going to... I'm like, all right, you can educate. And I told them they're going to get an education, which is good. And she tells me after she called the cops, why didn't you leave yet? I'm not leaving because she called the cops. That's the right. And now I want to ask you, because I've always wanted to ask
If you have
this.
nothing better to do, that's fine.
I just wanted to ask you. No, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I would never go on their property.
You're gonna get trespassed. All right, thanks, man.
But I want to ask you one more question. Can I ask you one more, just for education for me?
I don't answer questions, sir.
Oh, that's good, bro. That's good, bro. I like that. That's good. But I'm glad you educated them, bro. That makes me happier than you'll ever know.
Las Vegas has to be one of the most popular places in the United States for tourists. And what do tourists do? Take pictures. So for this lady to get all worked up and call the cops over someone taking photos is mind-blowing. And the cop shows up, spends just a couple of minutes there and starts asking for it, well, kind of begging for it, really. But here's my question to law enforcement. How does getting the citizen's eye tell you anything about why you were called to the scene? Guess what? It doesn't. All it does is give you a chance to run a warrant check. And let's be honest, it probably just satisfies your curiosity. But remember, guys, no crime, no ID. Let's break this down a bit with some Constitution talk. The Fourth Amendment protects us from unreasonable searches and seizures. This means that unless there's a reasonable suspicion that a crime has been committed, law enforcement can't just demand your ID. This is crucial in a place like Vegas, where taking photos is a completely normal activity. Knowing your rights helps you stay calm and assertive in these situations. The First Amendment also comes into play here, protecting our right to take photos and record in public spaces. When an officer can't articulate a specific crime or reasonable suspicion, they have no legal grounds to detain you or demand your ID. It's all about knowing your rights and standing up for them. So next time you're in a similar situation, remember, no crime, no ID, stay cool, know your rights, and don't be afraid to assert them. And hey, share your own experiences or thoughts in the comments. We love hearing from you. Let's continue.
Hi. What's that?
Can we help you?
Just looking around, filming.
Okay, this is secret parking lot, so...
Oh, there's no signs and stuff like
It's
that.
actually right there.
What's the sign say?
You can go read it.
Okay, sure.
Stand out there.
Can't come back here, man. Stand on the public sidewalk, not on the private property.
This isn't private property, this is our
Oh,
property.
there's a sign that says police vehicles only.
It doesn't say anything about no pedestrians back here, though.
Okay, well, it's kind of...
Police vehicle parking only. So this states parking only for police vehicles. It doesn't state no trespassing.
Police, fire, public works.
That's not correct.
That is correct.
That's,
I'm telling you it
what's
is.
your name and I don't care what you say.
Officer Tom Zick, badge 3831.
Okay, good. So let's get two things straight. Number one, this is our property.
Okay, whose property is it?
This is the public's property.
Okay, where
who
do you
pays
live?
for it?
Where do you live?
Who pays for it?
Where do you live?
I'm not going to give you that information because I'm not required to.
If you're not a resident of Robbinsville, you don't pay for it.
That's number one. You don't know if I am or not.
I just asked you, and you didn't answer.
I don't need to answer you.
Okay.
You answer me. This is how this works. I ask the
don't
questions.
tell me how to do my job, please.
Well, then do your job correctly, and I wouldn't have to. See,
well,
normally,
you're not alone back here.
well, that's not correct. So let's
It
go
is
talk to the
correct.
supervisor.
My captain's right there. You want to get captain?
Yeah, let's get him.
Well, I can't let you walk back here, so you're gonna stop right
This-
there.
Get on the public sidewalk.
This says that it's police vehicle parking only.
I'm glad you can read.
So what's the problem?
You're not allowed back here.
There is no sign that says it, and it's
You're
public
looking at the
property.
sign.
Open. This says parking. I'm not in a vehicle.
You're not allowed back here. It's
Okay.
trespassing.
It's not trespassing.
Yes,
you
it
can't
is.
trespass from public property when I'm doing a story. You
Okay.
can't do that.
What story are you doing?
I'm doing an investigative story on this police department.
Why? What are you investigating?
I
I'm
can't
curious
get
now.
into details.
Oh, okay. Top secret FBI stuff?
Yeah,
Tip
no,
top
they didn't
secret?
say that.
James Bond kind of stuff?
No, that's apparently you guys.
Da-da-da! That kind of stuff?
I'm gonna ask you to stay 6 feet away from me.
I am 6 feet.
Okay, so if
I'm
you,
nowhere near 6 feet tall, so I don't know how far that is. So I'm doing my best guess right now.
I know you don't know what 6 feet is, but that's okay.
Yeah, it is.
You're the only one that wanted to come out here and be a jerk.
They're right there.
I'd say come out here and be a jerk. Pay attention to the words that I'm
like
using.
a human.
You're not. You're being
Okay,
a
well, I
dick
told
with
you
an
to
attitude.
get off, and you wouldn't get off, and then now you're...
I explained to you that this sign talks about vehicles.
Okay, well...
It doesn't say anything about no trespassing, private access, authorized personnel only. None of those things are on here.
Okay.
Okay?
So we should get a bullet point list and put it on there for you.
Well, it would be a simple authorized personnel only would cover both the vehicles plus the people, right?
That's pretty much what that says.
It definitely doesn't, because remember how we talked about reading? You made the comment to me, I'm glad you can read. So I'm going to hopefully help you now.
Okay, teach me how to read, please.
Okay, so this says police,
Police?
vehicles, parking only.
Wouldn't you... How old are you, sir?
That doesn't matter.
Okay, but are you old enough? Are you over 20?
Of course I am.
Okay. So would you think if it were to say police personnel only,
Then I wouldn't come back here.
so do you think police vehicle only? If we took out the parking, police vehicle only, would that make sense to you?
That would mean that I can only drive back here if I had a police vehicle.
Yeah. So you can only
Again, talking about vehicles.
Okay.
The problem here is the vehicle. This is clear. You can't
So if we
misconstrue
took
this.
out- So if we took out vehicle and I said police parking,
Still parking related to
segways,
vehicle.
Are we talking about vehicles or people?
Still only related to vehicles. So if you said
vehicle.
police personnel or authorized personnel even, that would all make sense, but you're not doing that. And then you want to be a to me about it, like you got something to
I'm not
prove.
being a D word. I don't swear. I'm not
That's
being a
good.
D
I'm
word.
happy you don't. And the thing is, too, is normally I'm super professional, but I've kind of just had it today.
Okay. What put you over the edge?
You,
Me?
specifically.
Okay, well, I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm not part of the BS that's been going on. I'm a First Amendment auditor, and I'm going to complete my task, and I'm
Okay.
going to investigate this department, whether you like it or
I'm
not.
not accusing you of anything. I just said you're trespassing.
I'm not trespassing. You can't trespass me from public property. It's not possible. You also don't have a sign that says authorized personnel. So I'm going to go on this property.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
It's not up to you.
It is at this point.
So explain to me what law it would be that you're talking about. That's not a law, number one. And number two, that talks about vehicles and parking. The two main words in this are vehicle parking.
Are you even a resident of Robbinsville? You told me you paid for the slot, so you didn't answer my question.
I said we, number one. So we gotta get facts straight, number
Sorry.
one.
Me, we.
The public.
If you flip up the W, yeah, I got it confused. I'm sorry.
I know. You have a tough time with a lot of
I
things,
know.
I'm guessing.
Words, English, sentences.
Is your camera
I'm
on?
confused. Huh?
Is your camera
Yep.
on?
It's at 3 minutes and
Good.
50 seconds.
Good. Okay. Do you have
So-
a business card on you?
I do have a business card, but it doesn't have a name on it. Like I told you, Officer Tomzik, badge 3831.
Okay, why don't you write your name and your
I'll write it down for you if you can't remember.
well, I would like you to. Also, do you have an ID on you that proves that you're an actual police officer?
Well, my badge,
That
my
doesn't count.
partner. I just came out of the police department. What do you want to do?
What ID do you have?
Okay. There you go. Can you read that?
I sure can. And it's funny because I just came from Edina and I had such a good experience. I even did an interview with their sergeant about why they're so good at what they do. Let me see your ID as well.
All right. You be blessed, sir. AKS always cases.
So I'm good to be back here, right? I'm good to be back here, right? I'm not going to damage anything. I'd like to speak to your captain, though, please.
Okay, he's in a meeting right now.
I will
so
wait.
If you want to leave your name
No.
and a number.
I will wait.
Okay.
You know, law enforcement's job is to protect our rights just like the Constitution says. But sometimes it feels like they forget that. When cops act all rude and disrespectful, They're basically trampling on the rights they're supposed to protect. Like, take this cop who was completely off base and clueless about the situation. Thankfully, the captain stepped in and respected Rowdy's rights. That's how it's supposed to be. The thing is, the Constitution guarantees our rights, and cops need to know that inside out. When they mess up, it's like they're violating those rights without even realizing it. We need cops who understand the Constitution and how to respect people's rights. The captain, by handling things fairly and respectfully, showed he gets it. Even though we didn't meet him, it's clear we need more cops like him who understand the law and the community they serve. Supervisors like that captain set a good example. They make things better between cops and the community, which is what it's all about. Every police department should be training officers to uphold the Constitution and treat everyone with fairness and respect.
So what do you got to... Wow, look guys, we got 3 officers for somebody with a camera.
Yeah, okay. So what can we do for you today?
I am exercising, I'm an independent journalist gathering content for a story. I'm exercising my First Amendment right. This is a public lobby. I can be here. I'm addressing my government, okay? They have a policy. Policy doesn't trump my First Amendment, okay? HIPAA doesn't relate to me. They have to create their privacy. I'm not here for ill intent. I'm not here for anything illegal, right? But policy doesn't trump my First Amendment rights. So you're here to uphold.
Why here?
I do all the public buildings. If you wanted to check, I just left the probation office over there.
Okay.
Very respectful, but you need to educate them. You took an oath to the Constitution, so you have to uphold my First Amendment rights, officer.
I'm not here to...
Well, you need to inform this lady right
First
here.
Amendment rights. I'm just here to ask why here.
I do everywhere. So policy does not trump, and this lady right here doesn't seem to understand that. Policy doesn't trump my constitutional rights. So be very... I'm just warning you. I'm putting you on notice that if you...
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Well, if you violate my rights, then there will be litigation. So.
Sir, I'm not here to violate anyone's rights.
Well, please educate these people.
Okay.
Terrified of a camera. Are you?
I'm not here to be confrontational either, so let's not do that.
All right. Are you feelings officer? Are you the Constitution officer?
Ago?
You did. You did. You know exactly who I am.
So you know my demeanor.
I do.
This is exactly how I am all the time.
I'm here to educate them. Okay.
That's just me. I love to keep peace.
Right.
And that's my whole intent in anything.
Yeah. And I've got you on video. Yeah. We've had our interaction, officer.
We have.
Yeah. You know what I do. So
I do.
the people's watching. So I would like for you to educate this lady on First Amendment rights, constitutional rights.
Her for your video. I will not do that.
Okay. Well, you need to inform her that I'm allowed to be here.
I will speak with her.
Okay.
I will not
Please
do
do.
that
Please
for
do.
your video. Okay.
All right. Well,
I'll speak with her
well,
privately.
if you're out here, well, y'all need to take it back there then. But I'm allowed to be here. So
didn't
just
say
know
you
that. Okay.
So,
All right. I don't answer no
my
questions.
name is Officer Jones, Stone Police Department.
All right. Officer Jones, name and
So-
badge number, please.
I just gave you my name.
All right, badge number.
is 510. Okay.
All right.
So, yes, this is a public lobby, as you established, right? Okay. Well,
Mm-hmm.
these people also have their right to be here because it's a public lobby.
No, they do have a right to be here, but there's no expectation of privacy in public. You need to understand that, officer.
But
You need to understand that.
another thing you need to understand is you are disturbing them.
No, I'm not.
You are. You're making them uncomfortable.
Oh,
Videoing
see, here we go with their feelings. Are you a feelings police? Are you a law enforcement? No, know your place.
But you have disorderly conduct and you're causing a disturbance to the
That's
general
not disorderly.
public. This is a public place.
Okay, well, I tell you what. If you think that that's true, go ahead and arrest me. And when you do, by this evening, I'll have a lawsuit filed against you. Do you understand? Because their feelings do not trump my rights. So you need to know that.
That's a statute of disorderly conduct.
That is not statute of disorderly conduct. I'm not filming no personal information. I'm here to videotape the people here, the public servants.
Hello, my name's Sergeant Brooke Arthur. Okay, so this is the health department. People's private information is protected. They have it posted that there's no video or photography.
Ma'am, let me explain this to
Let
you.
me finish till I
No, let me explain this to you. I am a free citizen. Understand that.
Listen.
Their policy does not trump my First Amendment rights. Do you understand
do not
that?
have rights to people's private health.
I'm not here for their
information.
private information.
If you want to be in the
They have to
facility,
create
you
that.
can have a seat.
They have to create
You
that.
can have a seat. You may not record here.
Yes, I am.
No, you
I
may
will.
not.
Policy doesn't trump. Sergeant, I'm going to tell you this.
You may not.
If you do something that this is a public area, I'm just going to tell you.
This is a public area.
You will be
This is
filed
protected.
in the federal
These
lawsuit.
people's information.
You will be named in a
Private
federal
information
lawsuit.
is
Do you understand
protected.
that?
These
They
people-
have to create that privacy. I don't.
Okay. And
Apparently
by
you don't
videoing
know.
These individuals. while they're
I'm not
carrying
trying to
out their-
videotape them. They're in a public area. Okay, there's no expectation,
receive
no
medical-
expectation of privacy in public.
Yeah, they're filling out documents.
No expectation of privacy in public, ma'am. All right, Sergeant, so no. So you go do what you got to do, but I'm going to tell you this. You'll be named in a federal litigation, okay?
These
So
people are
go ahead.
protected. It is posted there.
It's a policy, ma'am. Policy does not trump First
Their
Amendment.
building. There's
It's not
people's
their,
private
this
information.
is my building too.
There's people's
This is my
okay,
building too.
and when
Okay,
you
Sergeant, I'm done with
private
you.
healthcare
I'm done with
information-
you.
Here's the only thing that I have, okay?
You need to educate your sergeant, young. Apparently she's uneducated.
If you want to be in the building, that's fine, but you
That's
can't
why she's
record
sergeant.
people's
She
private
is
information.
educated. Here's the thing. Here's where I'm at. Like I said, I'm a peaceable person. You can do what you like, okay?
I know that.
I'm just going to tell you this.
Don't give me directives, young.
Did you guys notice that? Even though the sergeant said that he couldn't do it, this officer that is under the sergeant disagreed with her and told the gentleman that he could do what he's doing. Now that takes a lot of guts.
I'm going to tell you this.
Tell me that, but don't give me directives. I know my rights.
Sharing information with you.
All right, what do you got?
The people that are sitting here,
I'm not trying to videotape them.
they feel that you are.
Okay, well, their feelings does not matter, Sergeant. Or Young, you should know this. There's no,
I'm going to get there eventually.
I hope so. Maybe she needs to take your place.
No.
Yeah.
I've learned from her.
No expectation of privacy in public. Learn that. You're gonna learn that real quick.
All right. Well,
So I wish to God you would violate.
Asking you to please
See,
not
once
record.
again, I'm respectfully declining, and there's nothing you can do about it.
I just feel like
There's nothing
as
you
a
can do
person,
about
to
it,
respect
Sergeant.
people's privacy would be really nice of you.
Okay, but see, once again, here we go. Are you the feelings police? Are you the feelings police?
No, but you're
Are
a
you law
person,
enforcement?
No, I'm a person, and I can still talk to you as a person.
Okay, but you're not going to step on my rights. That's when I get upset. Okay, do you understand that?
And
Do you understand
I
that?
haven't taken your camera. I haven't forced you to leave.
You can't do that. I wish to God you would.
I'm not. I'm talking to you.
I wish to God you would, because that would be a major lawsuit. Please, I've got a lawyer on standby. So please go ahead and do what you're going to do, but you need to be educated. Okay? There's
What
no
I've asked
expectation
you
of
to do is
privacy.
something that I haven't given you an order to leave. I haven't taken
You can't.
anything from you, and I haven't. But I've just asked you to respect people's privacy.
Okay, it's not like I'm up there on the computers getting their
I
information.
know, but people
Them,
post surveys when they
this
come in
is
for
a
medical
public
services.
lobby. Public
is there
lobby.
anything that we can help you
Okay,
with?
I'd go to your police station. I can film there too.
Absolutely.
Okay, so don't sit here and try to tell me that you're going to do something. I wish to God you would. I wish you
Well,
would.
I hate that you feel that way.
Because see, this is people. That damn policy right there don't mean shit.
Okay. Is there
It
anything
doesn't
else we can
mean
help you with
nothing.
today?
No, thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
All right.
The incident we're discussing raises a critical debate about the extent of individuals exercise their First Amendment rights where public access meets private property concern. Armed with cameras and a strong belief in their right to film in public spaces, the auditors challenged traditional ideas about trespassing laws, prompting a legal examination of public filming rights. At the heart of the matter is the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution, guaranteeing freedoms like religion, expression, assembly, and the right to petition. The auditors claim to film freely on a public sidewalk taps into these protections, especially the freedom of speech and press. Legal precedents such as Pruneyard Shopping Center versus Robbins 1980 established that publicly accessible spaces can be forums for expression subject to certain limitations. The key question is whether the sidewalk qualifies as a traditional public forum where speech rights are most protected. The security personnel's response citing trespassing laws highlights the legal nuances distinguishing public from private property. Trespassing laws vary, but generally require unauthorized entry onto property with given notice against such entry. Public sidewalks, usually public forums, are not typically subject to such restrictions unless specific lawful orders are disobeyed. The legal challenge arises in delineating the boundary of public easement and private property, often complicated by the specifics of each case. The involvement of law enforcement adds another layer to the legal analysis. Officers must uphold the law, protecting constitutional rights while enforcing trespassing statutes. The dialogues captured on video reflect tension between the auditor's perceived legal standing and the officer's interpretation of their lawful authority. Cases like Glee versus Contactfamousflow 11 affirm the right to record public officials in public places, highlighting the importance of law enforcement recognizing these rights in their interaction. The notable aspect is the auditor's use of legal arguments to advocate for their rights. Their discussion about public versus private property rights, along with the potential for legal action, underscores the empowerment that comes with legal knowledge. This incident serves as a case study in exercising rights under confrontational circumstances, raising questions about the effectiveness of such approaches in educating law enforcement and the public about constitutional protection. As our journey through this thought-provoking encounter concludes, we're left to ponder the intricate dance between civil rights and safeguarding private property. This story serves as a powerful reminder of the ongoing struggle to define the boundaries of our rights and the responsibilities that accompany them. But the conversation doesn't end here. It begins with you. We'd love to hear what you think in the comments. Your thoughts and experiences are always valuable, and I'll do my best to respond when I can. And always remember, folks, recording the police can be your best defense. Stay informed, stay safe, and we'll catch you in the next video. If you found this video informative, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Your support helps us keep bringing you valuable content like this. And while you're at it, why not give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw? Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.